Estás escuchando DeLoco.
Come on, big dog.
They're cool, they're good.
Estás escuchando DeLoco Podcast.
Who was building sweat equity and who's now a partner with us, he was like, hey, would you ever think about sponsoring a boxer? And it never occurred to us, but boxing's big in the Mexican community.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, all right, how much could it cost, right? And so Eddie, came back and it was like, just a couple $100 in a case of tepache. I was like, cool, let's do it, right?
Let's do it.
And then when we saw the patch on the trunks, I was like, man, that looks amazing, right? So
it's super cool to see, like, okay, we're sponsoring him, and then to see like your company that you work so hard for being promoted.
Yep.
Like, again, it's to your point, like you're like, okay, I'm gonna support really just in the form of having a good heart and hey, I want to support. Like, how can I? Without really knowing like who's looking around, like who's that, or who's this, who's this. And I think the boxers here in San Antonio are very smart about that. Like by them doing that, it's good promotion for businesses. And at the same token, when people see that, they're like, what is that? Who is it? Oh, bro, it gives the boxer an opportunity now even more to promote the business or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool. Like really, really, really cool, dude.
And we've tried to find partnerships like that. So there's a local Sandlot baseball team also, Tigres de San Antonio.
Yeah.
And we, just kind of popped up at some of their baseball games selling. Yeah. They were real cool. They were like, you don't have to throw us any money or anything like that. But they did a tournament in Mexico City. And we sponsored the jerseys. Oof. And their jerseys came out super nice. Yeah. They had the Puro Tepache right here.
Oh, dude, that's cool, man.
And that was so cool. And now the guy who organizes and runs it, he has his own liquor shop. It's called Silver Spur Bottle and Bag in Southtown. They carry the tepache now. So it's just like you create that connection. Yeah. And then it just, it kind of pays forward and I'm telling you, man. It's community, right? That's ultimately what it is.
Man,
it's community.
What it is.
Yeah.
That's why I find it so cool. Like, so the 8 balls I bought these things, right? But in representation of my homies from 8 Ball Coffee. Yeah. So those boys I met them when they were at the van.
Oh, that's
when
cool.
They started.
Like very little.
Very little.
Yeah.
They started there. Then they became really good friends with Bam. Yeah. It's when Bam was already winning, and then their logo went on the trunks. Their stuff went up. They got the new location. Yeah. Bro, I'm like super proud of those dudes. Like to even say like, man, those are my friends. Like I get like super excited. Like those are my friends. They would give me like empty coffee cups that we used to put on set. Like, here, we're gonna put it here. We're gonna put it there. Now that's like everybody knows. You see an 8 ball, it's like, oh, it's 8 Ball Coffee.
Exactly.
It's
8
Ball Coffee.
And one of the people that works with us over at Local Sprouts, so we're inside of a kind of a shared little business incubator for different food brands, right? Yeah. And that's where we manufacture. There's a guy named Eric there who's Glowers. Wow, and they're the fresh pressed juice, right? And they started selling at 8 Ball Coffee. Yeah, dude. And then now he has his own spot. Mira Matcha the same way. In fact, we shared our space with Mira Matcha for a while. Like we co-rented the same space. And then we would organize each other. Okay, we're going to be there on Thursday. Okay, y'all can be there this day. But it was the same pod. And it was just a cost saving for both of us. Cost saving, yeah. And then they went off and did their own thing. And now they have their brick and mortar. Now they have taken off. And it's just, it's so cool to see businesses thrive. Yeah, right? Especially with how hard it is with costs going up, with all the uncertainty. Yeah. But to see businesses just put in the work, the grind, and they go and become successful in their own right. It's just, to us, it's awesome. And, me and my business partner, Kevin, we don't have that same pressure because we work full time. And so we're able to do this slowly, methodically, still with ambitious kind of goals to try to grow this brand. But to see people who are depending on their business to succeed and to see them succeed is just super amazing.
That's cool, man. Well, thank you for being here, brother. Yeah. We started off the podcast really hot, so we're already rocking and rolling right now. Yeah. Conversation's really good. I love that. I love whenever I can hit it off with somebody like, this well. It's super good, man. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to be organic or not.
Oh, brother.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, I think we're recording.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah. So before we begin, this is episode 111, man.
Wow.
We've come so far. I'm really proud of where we're at. Shout out to my guys, right? My brothers who are Team Mothership Productions. They have done so much for the podcast, and I'm really, really proud of where we're at right now. And before we begin, we want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, JD and Associates LLC, Bookkeeping and Tax Services. Guys, it's already almost the fall season. So the businesses and whatnot, if you need to do your bookkeeping, don't let your tia Lupita do it. She's got carpal tunnel, Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
She won't write correctly. She's not going to remember your taxes and what you did and what you bought. Go ahead and hit up JD and Associates. They'll do it right. And there's only one way to shop in the 210. That's the countdown way right here. Turn your chanclas into sneakers. Today I got my clogs on today, but they've given me some sneakers. So shout out to them. Shout out to RJ and Matt Bunch. Don't go on Nike.com or whatever the case is. They're a little expensive. Yeah, it's cost effective. Yeah, it can work. But at Countdown and Say, they got the real deal. They
get
you
to check them out. Yeah.
They got some good prices, wheeling and dealing.
Okay.
Especially right now, back to school. If you guys, we got back to school, head on over to Countdown SA. They got some promos going on there for back to school for all your kiddos, for all the little necios and necias, all the little orphans, whatever you want to call them. Hit them up and make sure you turn your chanclas into sneakers. Today's a very special episode. So, man, we started off hot. If you want to introduce yourself,
sure,
who you represent, and I mean, how this intertwined. I mean, people didn't see that, but you know, my brothers have some kind of coincide here that how it worked out.
Yeah, so thanks for having me on. I'm Emmanuel Casasola. I was born in Mexico City, but I've been in San Antonio since I was 1. So I'm just a Chilango Mexican living in San Antonio, right? But, you know, 3 years ago, my wife and I, we were going through the process of IVF. So we have a 10-year-old son now. At the time, he was 7, 8, but we were struggling to grow our family. And we went through IVF. We were fortunate enough to be able to, you know, go through that process. And my wife, she scours the internet, anything that can give us a leg up, right? A chance of success. And she saw pineapple has like natural anti-inflammatory properties, bromelain in the core and all that stuff. So she started eating pineapple. And I had all these pineapple rinds.
Yeah.
And it reminded me when I would go visit Mexico City with my family, one of the first memories I had, I was 6 years old. We were at the one of the mercados, the Progar, there in Mexico City. And my dad sees the sign. It says Tepache, right? And I remember his eyes light up, Tepache. And so we went. It was a little baggie with a straw. And I remember drinking it and just remembering that instant flavor rush. It was like cinnamon and piloncillo and pineapple all at once. And I still remember that vividly from when I was 6 years old. And so when my wife was eating all this pineapple, I was like, man, I need to figure out how to make some tepache.
Yeah.
And so I was talking with a friend of mine at work. His name is Kevin Rodriguez. He's my co-founder. And we were just kind of, you know, shooting the crap, that stuff. And I was like, man, my wife's eating all this pineapple. We should learn how to make tepache. And he goes, what's tepache? And I started telling him what it was. It was a fermented product, and you use the rinds, and you just kind of let it bubble. And after a couple of days, you got this drink, right? And he's like, man, we got to learn how to make that. So that morning, we get on Amazon, and we find a kombucha kit. Now, back up a little bit. So we both work in biotech.
Okay,
so we work in a company called BioBridge Global.
Yeah.
And so we run the local blood bank in town, and we have all these other subsidiaries that does a lot of really cool stuff with microorganisms and cells and stuff like that, right? Damn. And, you know, we're a nonprofit, and our mission is save and enhance lives through healing power of human cells and tissue, right? And so we have a lot of that background of, you know, creating something, creating life, right? And so we start messing around, kitchen batches. Yeah. Some taste great, some taste awful, right? And we started figuring out, okay, how do we make this process repeatable? So what tepache is, for people that don't know, it's a fermented drink made from pineapple rinds. What happens is the natural bacteria that's on the rinds starts to ferment. And so you start to create that fizziness, that goodness, right? And it's probiotic in nature. And, you know, in going through all of this, I learned there's so many naturally fermented products throughout Latin America. There's tons of them. And what's awesome to hear is when we go to markets and we see people, Venezolanos or Colombianos or Brasileños, Puerto Ricanos, right? And they're like, oh, this tastes like, and then they say the name of a drink that they had at home. And I'm like, man, that's great. Because so many of the Latin American cultures have their own fermented drinks, right? So, you know, we started making the tepache, and we got to a point where we were consistently making something good. And that was the yellow can. That's our OG. That's the one that started us off. That was the one that we tried to formulate to taste just like what you would taste in Mexico. So that one tastes like, I tell people it's like holidays in a cup or an empanada in a cup. It's that sweet cinnamon, piloncillo, just kind of effervescent flavor, right? It's real sweet. And a lot of people think it's not a lot of people. Some people think it's a little too sweet. Too sweet. Which is why we created the other two. So our Texas Rose, starts off as rose water. And so then we add grapefruit and pineapple. And I tell them that's like your river and beach drink. Like when you're floating the river, you drinking that, and it's just so light and refreshing. So light, and then that third one, Cielo Tepache, is the lightest tepache we make.
Okay.
But what's cool about it is we make it with something called butterfly pea flower. And what that allows is it to color change. So it reacts to pH. So if you do lemonade in there, because it tastes like tea. Throw lemonade, make an Arnold Palmer out of it. It goes pink. But my favorite way, a little bit of Topo Chico and gin, squeeze a lime, it'll go blue, but you see the pink streaks through it, right? Because of the citrusy. But anyway, so I went on and on. That's Puro Tepache. Those are the flavors that we have, and that's kind of the precipice of how we started. Fast forward, we have 2 additional kids. So IVF was successful.
Oh, nice.
I have a 2-year-old and a 5-month-old at home. Nice, man. So congrats, thank you. I have 2 boys and a girl now. Now that I have my baby girl, the clan is set.
Right.
We're good, right?
That's really awesome, dude. I love this story, where you're coming from, what you wanted to do. Plus, let's give kudos to where it's done. Like you were trying to fulfill your wife's desire of pineapple. Like, let me see how I can do this. Like, let me try to figure this out. Those of you guys that are married, like, that's happy wife, happy life, right? That's that slogan, right? That's that slogan. So those of you that are dating, just look at what just happened right now, okay? Just pay attention, take some notes. But brother, I want to try one really bad because my brothers were saying this is really good. So you said this is original, and then these are the 2 brand new ones. Yeah, 2 brand new ones. Those are lighter. So if you're looking for something less sweet, I would recommend those. But honestly, my favorite one, and the one that we sell 2 to 1, all the other ones, is the OG. That one's the one that everybody says is great. Let me open up the OG. Yeah. Let me see this. Okay, so
this is always a vulnerable moment for me when people. You have never tried it, right?
No, I've never tried it, but it's all right, bro. We're about to see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's a fizz. Look at that. Could you hear that, Josh? There's that fizz you were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, that's good, dude.
That's good, right?
It really is good.
It's like an empanada in a cup, right? You got that. So there's only 6 ingredients. That's the other thing is these are so natural. There's only 6 ingredients in them. There's no additives or preservatives, no colorants. It's just pineapple rinds, water, piloncillo. We use monk fruit. Monk fruit allows it to be sweet without the calories being crazy. So every tepache is under 100 calories. That yellow one's only 90 calories.
I saw that, man. That tastes really good, bro.
And then we use cloves and cinnamon for the flavor spice. And then we worked with a lab called Omega Labs. They isolated the exact lactobacillus that grows naturally on pineapples. So it's so authentic. And so that's the fermenter, that's your probiotic. So it'll help you promote a healthy gut system. But yeah, to me, it's just a good tasting drink, but it has that added benefit that, why not? And it's only 90 calories.
90 calories. Yeah. Man, that tastes really good. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I just came back from Mexico, right? Yeah. I came back. That's why.
What part?
So I went to Musquis, Coahuila.
Okay, yeah.
I went to Musquis, Coahuila. My wife, her family's from Musquis, Coahuila, so they had a family reunion. So we went out there, right, to just go out there. And then, of course, my suegra's birthday was on the 30th of June. So she wanted to go and celebrate with her family, right? Everybody there when we went. So if you want to say right now, like I do go to the gym, I do all that stuff. So I try to watch what I eat. Yeah. what I drink. Last week, there was no watching what I was eating, whatever I wanted to eat. But that's a very good, like, it's under 100 calories. It's got very good flavor. Like, I can still, I have still the taste in my tongue right now. It tastes really good. But where can people find these at? I know you guys have your website and whatnot, but you said you have your collaboration store that you're at. There's other locations, because I was a little chismoso, right? I got my little binoculars, hit the link, and I started to see you have other places that people can, where can people do that?
And that's what's great about it, is that when we first started selling it, our thought was farmers markets, right? And we're going to, so we had kegs of this stuff, right? We would bring out kegs, sell cups, but the number one comment that we would get is, how do I buy this outside of here? And that's the real challenge for beverage companies, is how do you take a product that people can take home so that it sells while you're not even trying to sell it?
Yeah.
And so to answer the question, between Somerset and Austin, we're now in 20 locations. So in Somerset, we're at this little place called Herd on the Street. It's like a farm to fork type of concept.
Oh, nice.
They're farmers. They sell a lot of locally made products. They're an amazing store. Here in town, our first wholesale customer that carried our product was Oya Express, the coffee shop. They just moved. They were off of Quincy. Now they're off of Donaldson. Andrea is a phenomenal supporter of the local CPG community. So, because CPG is consumer packaged goods, right? There's also, I throw everybody towards the Pullman Market, just because a lot of people go to the Pearl.
Oh, you guys are at the Pullman?
We're at the Pullman Market.
That.
Yeah. So
really,
where the hamburgers are, there's a little grab and go cooler. They usually stock us there.
Wow,
and then over by where the dairy section is, they also have another cooler that people can grab and go. They go to the website. People go to the website. You can see all the locations we're at. The good thing is now we're starting to hit the Austin market hard. We've had 5 locations in Austin, the 2 Royal Blues that are in downtown. There's a grocer called Native Grocer, and then a gas station that's called the Weird Store, which is pretty cool that we're in, keep Austin weird. We're at the Weird Store. There's a bunch of locations like around here. I mean, you're right on Beacon Hill. The Roundabout carries.
Oh, the Roundabout.
They carry all 3.
Okay.
Wicked Witch, which is an awesome sandwich shop. I get the Wemby stack at least once a month. It's like this sandwich that's this big. It has ham, roast beef, and turkey. It's phenomenal. You can buy it now at several locations. And so to go back to the story about getting it into cans, right? When we first started hearing that feedback, we were like, how do we get it into cans? So we start asking around, and a lot of people are like, well, you got to find a co-packer that'll do it for you. And we started asking co-packers, it's like, yeah, we'll do it, but it's 6 months to get into our queue. And you have to put a minimum order of 20,000 units or 10,000 units. Oh, my Lord. I'm like, man, we're a small company. Just starting. We can't do that. So the thing about my business partner, Kevin, is he always thinks about like, well, why can't we do this on our own? And so we started figuring out how to build our own canning operation. And so we do have now our own canning operation too. So we brew our product. It ferments and chills and does the whole thing. And then once a week after work, we go out there on Thursdays and we're canning tepache. And so, that's pretty cool, because other companies that see us at farmers market say, hey, who does your cans?
What the heck?
And it's like, we do our cans. And so now we've started talking to some other businesses about potentially packing their product at a small scale. Like, I don't need 10,000 units. If you want 500 units, we'll do 500. If you just want 100 units, we'll do 100 units. Dude. So it's about trying to help out other startup companies too. So we've worked with a couple that have started to like, okay, let us go figure out now labeling and all that stuff. So they're kind of on pause with us, but our facility, we only use our canning equipment once a week. So we have other days out of the week that we can help. So,
dude, that's really cool, man. I did not know that you guys like do everything. So the design and everything, did you guys come up with that design or?
Yeah. So we used, AI is one of the things that, a lot of people are leveraging. Yeah. We used an AI logo creator. So when we first started the company, it was not called Puro Tepache. Me and my friend, we called it Los Brochachos.
Los Muchachos.
And it was such a stupid name. Now looking back on it, right? We went to this entrepreneur boot camp.
Yeah.
And the first thing the like our advisor was like, you got to change that name. That's a ridiculous name. And at first I was like, that's not a ridiculous name. But looking back on it, like that was so stupid. So we started thinking about what we were trying to create. It's a pure product. We're trying to be authentic. We wanted that connection to San Antonio.
Yeah.
And we just started, it was like, man, we want to be puro.
Yeah.
And that was just like, oh my God, Puro Tepache. That's the name, right? If we want to be puro like San Antonio, but also puro is Spanish for pure and authentic.
Yeah.
Man, it made sense. So we created the logo using an AI designer website. But then there's a company that you can look up called Design Bros.
Okay.
And what Design Bros is you throw your request up, and then different artists compete for your project.
Wow, that's cool.
And so for the yellow can, we threw up the request. It's like, yeah, we want something that pops. We want something that's modern. We want something that calls people attention. Here's what the product is, right? And we had 3 artists kind of create a concept can. And there was one from California, one from New Mexico, and one from the UK. And I got to be honest with you, I was like, the UK? And that's the design from the UK. From the guy from the UK did that design, blew us away.
You would have thought the guy from Cali or something.
Yeah, right?
What the heck?
But yeah, the guy from the UK, and he's been great. He's designed all 3 of our labels.
Oh, dude, that's awesome,
and what's cool is because he hit it out of the park with the yellow one. With Texas Rose, I kind of told him, hey, this is what we're looking for. We want something a little more spring, summer. The color of the product is naturally pink. Can you do something like a rose gold or something like that?
Yeah.
Hit it out of the park with that one.
Dude.
And then the color changing one,
that's cool,
he knows our brand now.
Yeah.
And so it's really cool to work with an artist that knows the brand.
And he knows you because obviously like he saw, okay, this is what they like. I already know exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And he followed us on Instagram. He followed us, just to see what we were trying to create with our branding and stuff like that. And that's been the wild part of this whole journey is creating a brand. And, simply just where do we want to take it? What do we stand for? And so we start off with principles. Like we want to be authentic.
Yeah.
We want to be a good product that's not made the shortcut way. No. And so staying true to those values, your brand starts to reflect those values.
Yeah, big time.
And then now seeing it, like we were talking about our collaborations like with Eddie and stuff like that. Yeah. Those are just authentic collaborations. Yeah. Those aren't anything like we don't do those collaborations to make a ton of money. We do those collaborations because we want to support or we feel like it's a good message or whatever. Yeah, dude. And that's what we're just trying to do. I mean,
that's cool, man.
Be authentic.
Be authentic. Yeah. Shout out to Eddie, dude. Shout out to you, my brother. Dude, that's super cool to be able to see that right off the bat, dude. Whenever I first started following you and I see this, the question here that I think maybe has already come across your mind, and it came across mine because just by looking at these cans, and those that are watching and listening, you can agree or disagree, but I feel like this is something that we can see inside of HEB.
Yes.
Like, no joke. Mm-hmm. This looks like this can be in the shelves inside of HEB. Is that something that maybe you want to work towards to put this inside of HEB?
Absolutely. We actually applied for the HEB Quest for Texas.
See,
right?
I knew it, dude.
And we worked with a local marketer. Her name is Kimberly Suda.
Okay.
She created a video for us, a video entry. She helped us draft our entry. We got past the first round, and it was a little bit more, okay, now looking at the economics of it. And at the time, the economics just didn't make sense. And they sent us that feedback. They said, price point, a little too high. But, I mean, we're making it a small scale. At that time, we were just in 20-gallon batches.
Oh, okay.
So we started 5-gallon batches, 20-gallon. Now, right now, we can make 100-gallon batches. Oh, okay. So economies are a little bit better. We're buying things like we buy cans by the pallets now instead of buying them by the boxes. But yeah, that is something that we want to work towards is getting that multi-retail multi-location type of thing, working with a distributor. So those are the things that we are building up towards. When we first started, though, we created a business plan, and We did 3 years worth of our business plan in 6 months.
Really?
Yeah. And that was not expected.
No.
And so now what we're building towards is another 3-year strategy, and that multi-location retail is definitely on there. We wanted to, this year, the big push was to get out the other 2 flavors because we only had one for a year and a half.
Man, barely a year, bro. You're talking coconut. I was thinking 2 years. Nobody just a year, bro. Man, you're fast, dude. That's crazy.
And so we rolled out Texas Rose around Valentine's Day. And then we rolled out Cielo this summer. So we want to see what the traction, the sell-through is with those. Thinking about other collaborations. So we've been talking with a couple of the juice makers about a carbonated juice, to see if that's something that would be pretty cool. So we're looking at where that is. But we have 3 flavors. That's usually when we first applied HEB, it was just the 1 flavor. So now that we have the 3 flavors, I think it'll be more attractive.
HEB, you're sleeping right now, bro. I'm telling you, the design, the taste, this for sure. There's no way in my mind HEB can say no, dude. I can see this in HEB, dude.
I hope so. I really do hope so. And that's the question we get at farmers markets. Are y'all at HEB yet?
Bro.
And
even Central Market, I can see this inside of Central Market.
Yeah. The hard part is getting it in front of them, right?
Why you like that, dude? Come on, man. I'm gonna be very honest, right? And maybe HEB, you're listening in. I'm gonna tag you in this, and we make a reel.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay? I've been trying so hard to work with HEB, and I have a family member who works in HEB. I have people at our church who work high ups with HEB, just to collab with HEB, to have HEB products on set, just to help them. Hey, we got nothing. We got as far as we got an email back from somebody. They liked what we're doing, right? I'm not gonna put him on blast either, right?
Yeah.
He liked what we're doing. He just said he needed to see what I'm giving them. It makes sense, but how are we winning?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, the way you're winning is I have the stuff here on set. Guests come in, they eat the chips, they drink HEB drinks. That's how we're winning. I got another email saying, oh man, that sounds great. Haven't heard since. That was last year too.
And I think it's hard for big companies because they have to be very intentional.
Well, that too, yeah, and I understand,
right. And another thing we tried out for was Walmart. Walmart had they took their it was almost like their quest for best, but it was different regions, and they popped by in San Antonio. And another big support of ours has been the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And so they reached out to us and said, hey, Walmart's gonna be in town. We think you guys need a pitch to them. But we were very early, first 6 months. And even then, the Hispanic Chamber was supporting us, right? So we went in front of them. The buyer, he opens it up, drinks, and he's like, this is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But could you handle 10,000 units right now? And I was like, no, we can't. We had to be honest, right?
Yeah.
We didn't have the nutritional label on it yet.
Oh, wow.
We didn't have a barcode yet. I mean, we were very little low. But the good thing was he gave us that feedback. He said, you got to figure out distribution. You got to put the nutrition on there. You got to put the barcode on there. Once you have 100 locations, come back to us. And I was like, okay, cool. So those types of feedback are invaluable. The feedback that HEB gave us, the price point, gave us that marker of, okay, we need to get the price here. Mm-hmm. And so every single time, even though they may be rejections from the big guys, they give us a mark to shoot for. And that's always been something that me and my co-founder, Kevin, that we were like, okay, what's the next mark?
Yeah.
At one point, it was just getting into the cans. Okay, we got cans. What's the next mark? Multi-flavor. Okay, getting a shelf life. Okay, we have that. All those marks are helping us legitimize and mature in a way that then it becomes appealing to a large brand. And I think we're now at the point. HEB.
Come on now,
we're
HEB.
At the point.
Come on now, baby.
We can get into the shelves, dude. Right?
Hungry eating babies. Come on now.
And there's another national brand of tepache. I won't name the tepache, but there's a national brand, and I'm sure if people listening Google tepache, they'll find it. ours holds up so much better, and just the flavor wise. That other one does have like 8 or 9 flavors, so kudos to them. They've got a good portfolio, but I will hold up our OG Tepache to anybody who's from Mexico, and I say that tastes like Mexican Tepache.
I will tell you this. I will tell you, shout out to the Tepache group or company, whatever, that has 9 flavors. What I've seen happen, and this happens with anybody. Look at Jarritos.
Yeah.
Jarritos has so many flavors, and people are like, I just like this one.
Yeah.
I just like this one.
I like the fruit punch.
Yeah, just this one.
Yeah.
Now, people would argue with me like, yeah, well, you have a variety for people to choose from.
Yeah.
But you have 3 here. One that is like your top seller, but then you have other 2 that other people can.
Yep.
I feel sometimes like you have a minimum amount that gives people. I mean, look at I'm giving too many examples here, but
yeah.
There's a chicken. What's that chicken place, man? It's just nothing but chicken tenders, chicken sandwich, chicken salad.
Are you talking about Raising
Cane's?
Yeah,
that's it.
They do chicken.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
And people go there like crazy.
Yep.
I got 3 flavors. You choose from them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do this one. Okay. Well, you do this one this week. Next week you do this one. This one. So I feel like it's good, but then it's also kind of like.
Yeah, and I don't think we'll ever get to a point where we have, 9 or 10 flavors. What 3 gives us is a good variety for people to try. They like the sweet, okay, the OG. They like something a little lighter and more floral, Texas Rose. I like to just mix my drink and see what I can make. Cielo, right? And what's funny is kids love them too. We got feedback that we should make smaller cans and market it for kids.
For kids, yeah.
So that's a good idea. So I think what you'll see isn't more flavors. It's different sizes. Different types of
cool,
marketing
man.
Campaigns. Mm-hmm. We can be very intentional and focused with 3 as opposed to with 9.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really do think now is the time for us to start hitting the multi retail locations.
Come on now.
So I mean we got some irons in the fire.
There you go. That's what
I don't want to let people know.
Yeah.
But there are a couple of coffee chains that have 5-6 locations that are contemplating bringing this on at all of their locations. Man. So we're definitely growing.
That's awesome, bro.
It's crazy how much we are. We used to do just 3 or 4 farmers markets a month. This month we're doing 8. We're bringing on people that are helping us sell it at the farmers markets just so that we have more foot traffic. And that's what it is. You got to get in front of people. When people finally try it, that's when they buy it.
Yeah, that's when they buy it.
People are comfortable. Creatures of comfort.
Yeah.
They'll buy Coca-Cola. They'll buy Pepsi or Dr. Pepper or Big Red because that's what they're used to.
Yep.
Once they try this, they're like, oh man, that's actually pretty good. Yep. And then that's when we see the sell throughput and stuff like that.
That's cool, man. Yeah. Congratulations,
Thank you.
dude.
Appreciate that.
All this story, like how quick it happened, how much support you had 6 months in, all these denials are setting you up for success, dude.
Thank you.
So I really, truly feel I'm going to see this in HEB.
Yeah,
and when I do, I'm going to take a picture and be like, I told you so. Like, I really, like, when I saw the cans, I'm like, this looks like it can be an HEB.
Yeah,
like, there's no way. This looks like something
that.
I'll buy in HEB.
Yeah, and it's done well at the places. I mean, the Pullman, they order every week.
That's cool, man.
I get my order sheet from them.
Dang.
The different restaurants. I mean, Plantaqueria, a vegan taco shop, she orders 6 cases, every time she reorders. It's 6 cases, right? And so I love seeing other businesses having adopted it as part of their menu. To have the confidence that, hey, your product's good enough to give to my clients.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
That is the ultimate sign of respect.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I'll eat at those restaurants. I'll support those. I'll throw people that way.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lady who works with us because, I have a 9 to 5. This is my 5 to 9, right?
Yeah.
She came in and she's vegan. And she was saying, hey, what's a good restaurant? Plantaqueria. It's a vegan taco shop, right? So you start to throw that out, and that community starts to support each other, and that's what it ultimately is all about.
That's cool, man. So, and I know that you guys have all this that you've done, and man, I really pray that it goes
Thank you.
higher than where it's at right now.
Yeah, I
dude,
appreciate that.
to me, this tastes amazing, bro. Like I'm telling you, like I can still taste it. Yeah, like it tastes really good. It tastes phenomenal. And those are listening. I'm not just saying that because we have cameras rolling or not. It really does taste great. Like you guys did an amazing job with that.
Thank you.
You guys really did.
Appreciate that.
Switching gears here.
Yeah.
Switching gears. Did you see Mr. Wembanyama sign his deal with Nike?
Oh, yeah.
Finally getting his shoe.
Yeah, I'm going to buy that shoe as soon as it drops.
You know how many people are going to see walking in San Antonio with Wemby shoes?
My son is. He already asked me. He was like, I want that shoe. I'm like,
man, dude.
Bro, you're 10, but okay.
I can't believe it. Like, well, congratulations to Wemby, by the way. And I'm really excited for this upcoming season, man. Like, you don't know how excited. I feel like we're back in 2006, 2007.
For sure.
From 2006 when we lost.
Yeah.
The Derek Fisher shot. I don't want to go into details, right? But and then come 2007, victorious.
Yeah.
I really feel the Spurs will win. I really do. They got that taste of it.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna come back and be better than ever.
It was an amazing run, right?
Yeah,
like at the beginning of last year, everybody was picking them 6th, 5th, maybe. Maybe they'll be in the play-in, but I mean, I always thought that last year even, I was like, man, this team actually looks really good with a healthy De'Aaron Fox.
Solid, bro.
I didn't realize how good Dylan Harper would be so quickly, right? He has quickly become like an amazing player, like one of my favorites to watch. And we went to one of the finals games.
Really?
We were at game 2.
Wow, dude.
And that was the one where we made that amazing comeback in the fourth quarter. It was like 15, 16 points, right? And then we lost with the pass of the back. I won't talk about that. But just to see the city again have that energy, right? It was a dark few years there where we had nothing.
We were like, man, we suck. Man.
Yeah. And just get that energy back. Yeah. I took my son honking.
There you go, dude.
It was amazing.
It's an experience.
Exactly. And my 2-year-old, even whenever we go downtown after that, because I took my 2-year-old too.
Yeah.
Whenever we went downtown like a week after that, he goes, "Go Spurs, go! Honk, honk, honk!" I was like, yes, I am teaching my kids what that Spurs love is.
It's crazy. Like people are like, man, why do people in San Antonio honk when the Spurs? It's a tradition that's here. Yeah. To your point here, my daughter as well, Camila, was when she saw that the Spurs were playing, we going honking tonight? It's like that's what I'm talking about, dude. Like that's what I want to create, and just to be able to see the community come together and see that. I don't care how many times I've said it. People are gonna be like, "Are you saying it again?" I felt like a kid, so nostalgic, seeing all the vendors on the side of the road, selling Spurs merch. Yeah. Like it felt like, man, what timeline am I in right now? I know. What is going on? Is Duncan playing tonight or what's going on here, dude?
Yeah. And what's cool also is like because you have that nostalgia, I started showing videos to my son of the older teams. Oh, dude. And because, I mean, I really saw how the Spurs were playing good basketball. They were feeding each other. Nobody had an ego. Even though Wemby was the man, I was at that game against Dallas where Stephon Castle had a 40-point triple-double.
Yeah.
So even though Wemby's the man, he knew Stephon was hot, kept feeding them, right?
That ball.
And so I was telling my son about this, like, man, this is how that old team played, where there were no egos. We were just passing the rock. And so I started showing him videos, and he was like, oh, man, that's cool. And then like seeing like this team do the same and embody that San Antonio basketball way. It's just, that nostalgia is just amazing.
I really feel like the Spurs will go far. So congratulations to Wembanyama, man, and his big Nike shoe deal. Like, I mean, the rumors are circulating right now that we might get Steph Curry. Like,
I saw that.
I don't know how true that is. I would love that. That would be amazing. But I don't know. I know people like right now, they want De'Aaron Fox in prison because for stealing, you know, and it's like stole all this money and then didn't even show up to the last game. I totally get that, right? But I mean, man, Steph Curry, man, if you want to come, dude, I mean.
These kids are 20, 21, 22 years old.
Dude.
They think about that, you know?
Bro,
they're so young. And that core 3 is going to be here for a while.
Man, brother.
Wemby set a tone by taking less money, right? So he's already saying this is a team mentality. My other guys need to get paid too, so I'll take a little less. And it's fun to watch. It's fun to see it again.
Crazy, man.
And Nike knew what they were doing when they did that after they clinched the finals and they did that drone show downtown. They knew what they were doing, right? They were
exactly
setting it
what
up.
they're doing.
Yeah.
Setting it up like
that's the kind of marketing I need. No,
bro, we need something, dude.
Yeah,
they knew what they were doing, and then to see like this Nike deal, it's like okay. Like,
what'd you think of the new logo?
I was just talking to my brothers about it last night because we went to go see Spider-Man. By the way,
oh okay, how was it?
If you haven't gone to see it, there's no spoilers here. The only spoiler here is it's good. It's just this long, brother.
Is it? Okay.
I'm 33 and I had to take a nap before 9 o'clock, brother, because by like 9 o'clock Fridays, ya tengo los ojos volteados. And, you know, it's a very good movie. So if you guys have not seen the Spider-Man movie, go see that. It's really good. But last night we were eating dinner last night and we were talking about that. Like, I think what they did is they just did a silhouette. It's like the bottom of the chin, then the nose, and then you have to like physically like imagine that you see the eyes.
Yeah, that you see the rest of it.
The rest of it, which I think it's cool. I think it's unique. It's different, and I get that they had to change it because I mean they got to make something
fit on the back.
The back, and that's probably something that they're like, oh, we can't fit that like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost this much, or it's gonna. I don't know if it has to do something with cost effective. I like it. I think I don't like it as much as the actual Wimby one.
Yeah.
But I think I'll get used to it. I think
what they're going to be able to do is with the design of the shoe, fill out what's not there. Right?
I think so. I think that's why they're doing
exactly.
it. So I'm excited to see how they design the shoe, how they're going to do it to where we're like, that's why they did it. Yep.
The different colors.
They're mañosos like that, dude. Nike, all these brands, they're like, why did they? And then you're like, oh, that's why they did
My
it
only
like
request to Nike is they got to do a Fiesta colored Wemby
Brother,
shoe.
they
need
at least
to do
one.
At least one.
One.
Yes.
Please.
Everybody in San Antonio will buy that one.
Even if it's a limited drop, right? Make sure it's a limited drop of how many people are in San Antonio. How about that?
Yeah, exactly, right?
How many people live in San Antonio so we can give them the drop? Like,
yep, exactly.
That's it. Man, it's crazy to see that and how San Antonio is back on the map.
Yeah.
To be able to see Wimby on the 2K
cover of 2K.
Man, bro.
With a lot of salty Knicks fans.
A lot of them. They're like, why is he on there?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what do you expect, dude?
He's the face of the league.
What do you expect? The last time we had a Spurs player was, I think, on NBA Live 2000, which was Tim Duncan.
Wow. So, close to 30 years.
Yeah. But, dude, that just tells you. I always used to get so mad, brother. Like, I'm just being honest and open. I used to get so mad when you would see, like, the promos of, like, NBA season's going to start. And I'm like, where the Spurs at in this promo, dude? Like, all I see is LeBron, or I see this other guy, Steve Nash. Like, that, I'm telling you, my age, Steve Nash. And I'm like, where's Duncan? Where's Ginobili? Where's Park?
Yeah.
Now it's like you see Wimby.
Yep.
Castle, it's like, oh yeah, baby. They know.
We're getting the attention.
They know, brother.
I think because we felt slighted as a city, right?
Yes,
for so long. And now that it's Wemby, I mean, it really is. Wemby's the face of the league, right? And there's no denying it. I mean, the guy does whatever he wants, whenever he wants, right? But yeah, I love seeing salty Knicks fans. When I was at that game too, they started their "Let's Go Knicks" and all that, and they were loud. Kudos to Knicks fans; they were loud.
Yeah, they were loud.
But there was a family in front of me, and every time they tried to get rowdy, I would yell back 53 years, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's actually pretty good," because it'd been 53 years since.
Brother, that's why. Like, I mean, congratulations to them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, congratulations to them. 53 years, like.
Yeah.
Man, like. I think Spike Lee can die already now because
he's getting his ring.
Dude, he's been there at every game, and it's like 53 years. That's like, But at the same token, there have been Knicks fans that I've seen videos where they're like, "We got to give it to the Spurs, though." I mean, those people, like, they have their dynasty. Like, they got the team.
I think Stephen A. Smith said that they had to win this one because after this,
that's it.
There's a guy in San Antonio that's not going to let people
let him
win.
get back in there no more.
Yeah.
Nope. The only thing is, I really feel this year we're going to end up seeing the 76ers because LeBron's building his super team right now.
Yeah.
Right now we're sitting here and Westbrook is going to
really?
the 76ers
to the 70s. Oh, I thought he was going to end up like in China or something.
No, he's going to the 76ers because LeBron's playing over there.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate this super team mentality.
Yeah.
Like,
you got to get your pieces, your big pieces together.
And I hate the fact that people still comparing to Michael Jordan There's no comparison. There is no comparison. Like Michael Jordan went to the Wizards because he went there to make the team better and help educate the younger guys.
Yeah.
This guy, however, let me see if I can win one before I'm out of here. It's like, what are you talking about, dude?
Yeah.
Like, what are you
42
doing?
years old?
Brother, I don't like that. I don't like that super team. I was really mad whenever they did the super team at Miami Heat. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh my God. It's like,
well, we took care of them, right?
Yeah, we took care of him. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. We found out he cries. Yeah. He cramps up when it gets a little hot.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is, right? I mean,
you remember LeBroning? After that, it was all the people.
People would just hold each other. Hold each other. We're LeBroning tonight. It's like, man, dude, that was for so long. Like, people were doing that. That's crazy, man. But he's been in the league for quite some time, and I don't even know. Like, I don't know. Have you seen all those memes people are making of Bronny? Like,
oh yeah, like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah, dude. And he's just like
he's all by himself. They even put Bronny. Bronny has been traded for 2 microwaves, 2 trash cans. It's like, oh my God, dude.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like that. It's funny, dude. I really think it's funny, but I don't like the fact that LeBron is like he has a say. Like he does whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Hey,
he held everybody hostage, and I think I saw online people were saying that he was waiting till the World Cup finished to announce because he wanted the attention on himself. I don't know how true that is, but he did hold a lot of people hostage with his decision, right?
Hasta the freaking NBA commissioner's like, hey, brother, you need to hurry up because I got to put the list out there already.
Yeah. We got a schedule to make. Yeah. And we need to know where you're playing.
You need to hurry up. You need to hurry up. Yeah. I mean, to your point, I think that's probably what he did. He just...
Yeah, because it was the week after the World Cup ended.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Because that's all people are talking about now.
Yeah.
That's all they're talking about.
Yeah.
He did that when he made the decision from Cleveland to go to the Miami Heat. They did a whole...
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, Jim
It's going to
Gray.
be at 6 p.m. Make sure you tune in. It's like, why do you have to do that?
Yeah, such an awkward thing.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Look,
taking my talents to South Beach.
Come on, big dog. Listen, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited because today, Saturday's full of events.
Yeah.
We just talked about it today. We have SummerSlam today and tomorrow. I'm a big wrestling fan. Are you a big wrestling fan?
I am not anymore. So I was when I was younger.
Okay.
Undertaker.
There you go.
Big Boss Man.
Man.
I love the Bushwhack Twins. You know, going back all the way to the 90s,
there
right?
You go.
As I got older, I stopped watching it for whatever reason. But I have people at work who are big into wrestling.
Oh, yeah. There's one over here, sitting over here.
Yeah. There's somebody we work with. His son or her son is in a like entertainment wrestling group.
Really?
And so he's like 7-8 years old. They actually have like a camp where they go and they talk about entertainment wrestling. You know,
really?
Yeah, they come up with their own persona.
Oh wow!
So shout out to Johnny the Jab.
Johnny the Jab.
Johnny the Jab is our coworker's son, and she showed me they had like their display night or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like these kids wrestling, and they're like tossing people through the ring.
Wow!
They're flying. They're doing all these acrobatic things.
Is it like a wrestling school?
Yeah, it's a wrestling school here in San Antonio.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know the name of the wrestling school, but she was going every day at 10 o'clock to drop him off to his camp. They would do their thing, that type of stuff. It was pretty cool to see.
I wonder if it's Sean Hernandez. We had a wrestler here who was a big time wrestler, and he's got a wrestling school here in San Antonio.
Oh, that's cool. I wonder if it is.
It might be. Shout out to Sean, big boy. He's a big dude, man. Golly, shout out to him, dude. He was part of the LAX faction in TNA.
Yeah, okay.
So he was like he was like the muscle behind like. He's a big dude, man. So it could be that school.
It could
San Antonio wrestling, San Antonio style wrestling. It could be that one.
Yeah, it probably is. I mean, I couldn't imagine
he does like all the ages. He does all the ages, and he posts like videos, pictures, and there's little kids like throwing themselves on the mat, like jumping from the turnbuckle.
I think
it's gotta be. It's gotta be
because it sounds very much like that. They teach them about the business of wrestling, the entertainment side of it.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. Yeah, that's so cool.
It has to be, dude. That's super cool, man. But brother,
is there a big match that you're looking forward to?
Well, okay, so let me tell you this. I am 1000% still a wrestling fan. I don't care what people say. My wife makes fun of me, right? All the time. I could care less. I don't care. But for me, like, I'm a big CM Punk fan with my brothers.
Okay.
Only because I think he's like the last one with, of course, including Randy Orton. But he's like already almost on his way out. Like, there's like no way around it. Right. Whether he says he's going to wrestle his entire life, I don't see that. He's already older. But I look forward to seeing him versus Cody Rhodes, because Cody Rhodes has made a name for himself after leaving, going the independent route, coming back, and making himself like bigger than his dad was. So I'm looking forward to that match.
Oh, that's cool.
Really looking forward to that match. I'm looking forward to Roman Reigns versus Seth, because both of those dudes too, like, it's crazy to say, like, I saw them when they first started, and they only have a couple of more years left, and I can guarantee you that's it. Yeah. They're done. But I'm looking forward to...
Where is SummerSlam?
Where is it at? Y'all know where it's at or no? Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
So...
Inside their big dome?
Yes. Oh, okay. So it is the hometown of Brock Lesnar. Yeah. And Brock Lesnar is fighting.
Oh, that's going to be amazing.
And he's fighting another big dude, Obafemi. If you haven't seen... I'll show you a picture of this guy. He's a big boy too. Is he? And they're fighting in a Hell in a Cell. Yeah. That's the other match I'm excited for, dude.
Yeah. You know what's funny is because whenever I've gone to wrestling, it's like one of those things like, okay, what am I about to get into? And then the lights come on.
Oh, yeah.
The music starts pumping.
Oh, yeah.
You can't help but go,
there's no way around it, dude. It's a different feeling. Like I tell people, they're like, so I will tell you this. So everybody that does watch wrestling and has never been to a live event, you're not going to hear the commentators.
No.
You're not going to. So I'm just fair warning you. If you do decide to come to WWE, which they're coming in September, by the way, and they will be in Houston for Survivor Series the day after Thanksgiving. Me and my brothers talked about that yesterday. I mean,
is that at Energy Stadium?
I think so. I think it is. Yeah. I'm not too sure. We're not too sure. We're talking about it yesterday, but Survivor Series is a huge deal. And for them to be back in Houston again.
That's cool. Energy's a good venue.
Man,
I was there for the World Cup.
Were you?
Yeah. I saw Germany versus Curacao there.
Really?
Yeah, it was really, really cool. But the stadium itself, awesome. Yeah. That venue is really cool.
Man, dude. Going back to this, that's really awesome though, man. You're not going to hear commentators, but the energy in the room, in the stadium with people just shouting.
Electric.
It's crazy. Yeah. There has been some times the last one I went with my brothers and my parents, when he bought us our first tickets to go see was TLC when they came here to San Antonio. Chris Jericho was still fighting.
Yeah, Chris Jericho.
Big Show was still fighting. That time, there was a lady who was pregnant, wearing a John Cena shirt. That's the time that Sheamus won.
Okay.
Threw him in the table. And that's the first time I've ever seen like a full-blown pregnant woman about to throw hands with somebody who's like, John Cena sucks. And it's like, oh no. She really loves John Cena. And it's like, man, bro, I love John Cena too. I got his shirt on. But that for me, I was like, man, there's wrestling fans and then there's like wrestling fanatics. Yeah. Like, no, brother, don't do that. Like, don't do that. I'm the kid, like, when my wife makes fun of me, she's like, it's not even real. And then I'm like, it's real to me. Like, oh, it's real to me. Yeah. Like, bro, I love it. Like, I really do love it. It's very entertaining. I have friends that are in wrestling. Right? Shout out to Stud Stash, who's here in San Antonio, a local wrestler. Nice. I love it, dude. I love Lucha Libre. I love all that. I mean, it explains. I got the mask here. I got nachos over there.
Oh, I have my own collection of masks. Yeah,
bro. I love it, and it could be to where I grew up in that. My abuelita, right? Shout out to my abuelita. She actually has a picture. It's with Blue Demon, right? Or Santos.
Wow.
When she was a kid, when she was like in her teenage, like she still legendary. Has the picture.
Yeah.
That is the reason why I have that mask over there.
Oh, that's cool.
For that reason.
Yeah.
And brother, it's just a different energy. It's a different vibe. Like, I really love wrestling. I'm gonna love it till the day I die. Yeah. Like, there's no, I love it.
Yeah.
I do have my ins and outs. Have you seen the Unreal on Netflix?
No.
So Unreal, WWE does do with Netflix now.
Okay.
And they came out with a documentary called Unreal, to where you actually see how they build up like the matches, what they tell the wrestlers beforehand, what they tell them after
the whole story arc and everything like that. You'll see
everything.
Yeah.
It's cool in a way, but then I feel like it's taking away like
some of that. It's like peeking behind the magicians.
Yeah, pretty much, because there's moments in there where wrestlers are jumping around and you can hear them, which everybody that's watching and listening, the referees have this thing in their ear. And I always wonder, what do they have that in there for? Well, in the back, they're letting them know, like, hey, we're running out of time. You need to end this. You need to end this. You need to let them know. So it's so loud in there, the ref's like, that's it. Yeah. Like he'll throw a little, that's it. And the wrestlers look at each other, okay, we got to finish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And so you get to see that.
You get to see that.
Oh, my goodness.
Or you get to see, like, the wrestlers, when they really get hurt, like, they get thrown and they're like, my bicep's torn. And the ref will go in there and what? He's like yelling at him. He's like, my bicep's torn. So then he'll go and he'll start pushing. You know, I see wrestlers and the ref's like, hey, get back. Yeah. Well, he's yelling, hey, get back. And he's like, he's hurt. Get back. It's crazy, dude.
Oh, now I need to watch this.
Bro, it's like super cool. And I'm like, that's why that happened.
Yeah.
So it was real. So it's cool to see that.
Yeah.
But then it's like,
taking it away
a little bit.
Yeah.
You're taking it away. But I think it's a very cool idea. With Vince McMahon nowhere near this anymore.
Yeah.
I'm really sure he's at home just really pissed.
Yeah.
Like, why would my son-in-law do this?
Yeah, take
You're
it away.
Fired.
Yeah,
Something, dude. I don't know, but I really like that. And I mean,
what's awesome about that though is it explains why some of these wrestlers make really good actors, right? The Rock.
Look at The Rock, dude.
Cena. Have you seen the movies Cena has done? Like that Ricky Stenicki? Have you seen that?
Dude.
Dude, that movie is awesome.
It is,
I
dude.
love that movie.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is funny. There's a new movie he came out with what's that comedian on Netflix? He's like a brother. Apparently, he does like a brother program when he's younger. He gets older, calls him, and John Cena's like, I've never met this guy before. That's not my real brother. Then he starts to reminisce. Oh my God.
Oh, he's repressed those memories?
I did a program with this guy and he still thinks I'm his brother. Like,
I need to watch that.
Dude, that movie is so hilarious.
Cena has great comedic timing.
Bro, he's so good. Yeah. He really is good. When he was Doctor of Thugonomics, just the little rhymes he would throw, you already knew this guy's funny.
Yeah, he's sharp.
He's gonna be somebody. Yeah. He is gonna be somebody. But Matt, congratulations, dude, on your drinks. Congratulations on all your success.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Really congratulations, man, because all that success in a short amount of time.
Thank you. Hey, when you're in it and sometimes you get down to an event didn't go as well as you want, or sometimes it's just there's slow seasons, right? And you start to figure, oh man, is this happening, right? Yeah. But you know, being able to reflect on it, have these conversations, and then you're like, man, this is amazing. Yeah. Like it feels good. I appreciate y'all inviting me on, allowing us to tell our story. Because it is, I mean, it's a labor of love. It is a passion of ours. When I talk about the bache with people, they're like, man, you really, really enjoy it.
Yeah,
and
dude.
It is. I mean, because to me, whenever I open up a can of the yellow, I think about my dad. And I lost my dad 8 years ago.
Oh, man, I'm sorry about that, dude.
I appreciate it. But I think about that memory of my dad going, Tepache, right? That's what happened. And my wife always tells me, like, you know, if your dad was still alive, he'd be there selling it with you. I was like, dude, oh, for sure. He'd be right there with me. So I appreciate you allowing me to come on, tell the story, connect a little bit, and then, you know, share with people who are listening, who haven't tried it, have a little bit of that story behind it.
Yeah,
so.
For sure, man. I appreciate you coming in, man, and really doing that. And every guest that we have, man, they may be a business owner, maybe a comedian, they may be whatever it is that they're doing, right? Yeah. I know I shared with you at the very beginning, man, I'm a huge, like, Christ-centered man, right? I was going to say boy, because my email's G drummer boy, because I'm a drummer. So
that's
cool.
I
I still get picked on by my brothers, like, change that already. Like, you're not a boy no more. So I'm a man of faith, right? I truly believe in who Christ is because, he changed me, he transformed me. I have my own personal relationship with him, right? But I've seen his hand and seen him and what he's done with my dad, with my mom, with my grandpa, with my abuelito, who was a pastor for so many years. Him just like proclaiming his name and saying like how good he is. I would always wonder as a kid, like, okay, but who is he? Like, I come to church, but who is he? But man, I try to encourage everybody, man. If you don't know who Christ is, like, find him, seek him, because the simplest of things, of the fresh breath of life, he provides it for us.
Yeah.
And sometimes we take that for granted.
Yeah.
Like, we really do. Like, we're like, man, I need this, I need that. It's like, man, I gave you life, I gave you a job, I gave you this. La Buena Lucha, shout out to them. We just had this conversation as well. And we talked about how sometimes we take for granted what we have. Yeah. And there's somebody on the other spectrum of the world praying for what you have, and you're taking it for granted.
Right.
You know, and I'm not saying you're taking this for granted. I'm not saying that.
For sure.
But if you were to allow the Lord to, hey, let him move even further the success of where you're at, man, brother, like he does wonders. He does signs. Like he is real. I can only tell you, like, he is real. Like, and I hope you can see my enthusiasm of how real he is, because, man, dude, he's done so many good things for me, for my wife, for my daughter, that I've seen in my own life. I've seen in my parents' life. I've seen him in friends, families. Like, there's no way I can say he does not exist. Like, there's no way, man. How can I not tell my friends about who he is? How can I not, man? Like, how can I not? And I'm just here to encourage you, like, to seek him, to find him, to know who he is, but have, like, the personal relationship with him. There's no such thing as a perfect person.
Right.
God just looks for progress. He wants to see if you're going to allow him to take total control of your life, of your finances, your marriage, your business, everything. Everything will come. I always tell people, my abuelito used to always tell us the simplest of things. Place him first, y lo demás viene.
That's beautiful. And bro, and I do have my own personal relationship as well. When we were going through IVF, my wife and I, I said lots of prayers because, I wanted us to grow our family. There have been times when I've faced adversity where prayer is really what has helped me through it. My co-partner, my business partner, Kevin, he's often said, I prayed about this and this is what I think we should be doing. And so having that personal relationship, it's important, right? And however you are able to prioritize things and be able to provide that kind of enlightenment, right? Of here's what we need to do. But having that faith, it allows you a sense of peace and calmness, right? And you're able to just say, okay, this is what things happen for a reason. And the challenge is, like you said, every denial sets you up for that success.
Exactly,
right?
brother.
And so being able to really ponder those things, pray about it, reflect about it, and then pay it forward.
Pay it forward, exactly.
That's important as well.
Exactly, man. Thank you so much for being
here. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for the drinks.
I had a lot of fun, man. I didn't know how this was going to go.
Yeah, man. This is we like to make everybody feel in casa. Like I tell people, like, mi casa, su casa. That is the reason why we have it set up. I tell everybody, we have it set up like a sala.
Yeah.
You go to your tia's house, your abuelita's house, what are you doing? You're just talking.
Comadreando,
right?
That's
it. That's all you're doing. And we just have camoras and mics. That's all.
Yeah. Just don't pay attention to that.
If we had some tias in here, man, they would get in trouble a little bit. But man, thank you so much for coming. Thank you guys for listening in. I really, really appreciate it. This has been episode 111. Remember, God loves you. Dios Te Ama. And we will see you on the very next episode.
But I couldn't have anybody see my face, Steven. Come on.